Hello everyone, I'm dear Abdurahimov. Today I will try to give a short presentation about the social problem in Azerbaijan and in the city of Baku, which is transportation problems in Baku. So the transportation is the center of the world. It is cruel of our daily lives. When it goes well, but when it goes well, we don't see it. When it goes wrong, it always negatively colors out our daily lives and makes us feel angry and unimportant and makes us not want to use the public transportation anymore. So public transportation is grabbing a taxi cab or taking a bus or taking a subway. It is the shared public transportation which is open to everyone in the city. There are some problems in the city of Baku and in the Azerbaijan that the city of Baku is very overcrowded and overloaded for its size of public transportations. Whenever you go to get a bus or get a subway, during the rush times, it's very hard to get into buses or the subway because it is very crowded and overloaded of people. As you see in the slide, that how the bus drivers are trying to get more people into the bus, and that causes this picture, which shows that can be the death of people, and this is very problematic of nowadays. Do you know how many bus crashes happened during the last year in the city of Baku? I guess no one knows it, or probably someone you can guess it, but 52 bus crashes happened last year, and 10 people died during these crashes. It is a pretty big number for the small amount of population of this country. And I think that we can solve these problems by ourselves and believe in ourselves. Here's some solutions that can be the solve of this problem in the city of Baku. The first one is that the bus companies should be in the hand of government, not in the hand of business people. What I mean by that is that some of the bus companies are in the hand of businessmen, which they have their own companies and they rule the buses. And I think that if it would be in the hand of government, then the government can put the current, the salary for the bus drivers, so the bus drivers can get the fixed amount of money for every month, so that they don't have to overload their buses and rush all the time, which causes the bus crashes and the death of people. From my own experience, I've seen lots of times that when I get into the bus and get into the subway during rush times, like early in the morning or the evening, that there are some people even they lost themselves because of the overcrowded and overloaded subways and the buses. The second solution for this problem might be that the companies which have their buses can be reduce the time periods between each buses. So that will cause more buses and more job places open for the society, and more buses will be in the city, so that there will be less crowded buses and less rush people and rush bus drivers. And then the last one, the third one, is that the government can change the working times, working periods of people. By that, what I mean is that like in Azerbaijan, in the city of Baku, all the public schools start at 9 or 8 a.m. and the job times are also starting at 8 and 9 a.m., which makes all the people to rush at the same time. So if the government can make the working hours, can make the public schools start at maybe 7 a.m. and the working hours will be start at 9 a.m. So this will cause less people to use the subway at once. So or other things that like all the universities in Azerbaijan will be like in ADA, which in ADA we use our class times and class periods, and which is good for us that we'll choose our time for the classes. So if the other universities will be like this, so this will also make less people using the subway and the buses at the same time. And if we will solve this problem with the solutions that I gave, so the good effect from the solution 1 can be that the effect of solution 1 is that when the buses will be in the hand of government, not in the hand of business people, then the bus drivers will be more happy, less stressful, and less stress pressure, and they will get the fixed amount of money that they needed to leave. So they don't have to fill the plan, get overloaded people to their buses and rush in the city, which is very crowded. So that will make them better off. That will make the citizens better off, and also that will make the government to be better off. So the second good effect of these solutions is that people will not be stressed with the stress during a day. So when they start their day, when they will get into the bus, get into the subway, they will be less stressful. They will not. They don't have to stink other people's smell because of the overloaded and crowded buses or in the subway. So they will start their day happily, and they will have more happiness when they start they will have more motivation when they start their days. And the third point here is that I think that it will not cause the death of people because of the bus crashes. So the time periods will change, and then the buses will not be, the buses don't have to rush, and that will not cause them to do the crashes in the big city like it's in Baku. And what if these problems will be solved? If these problems will be solved, then the happiness of this population in this city will be rise. Using more public transportation will be available for the society. So the population will use more public transportation. They will feel more comfortable, they will feel more safe, and then this will bring more benefits to the government life. So by solving all these problems, by the solutions that I gave, that the government and the society, the population of this country, can be both better off from these solutions. And I want to leave the audience saying that all the big things start from the small things. Do your action and help your country and the citizens to be better off. Thanks for your attention.